Hey everyone, it's Jason, and I am doing an audio review for you. Whoa, someone who really knows nothing about audio doing an audio review, that seems weird, right? Well, why not? Why not do something for everybody out there who doesn't know much about audio but wants to have better sound quality in their podcast, if they do interviews, if they're recording videos, whatever they're doing. I got some awesome stuff from Rode, and I'm going to break it down for you. Before we jump into the review of these two microphones, this is the audio from my Canon DSLR camera, so I just want you to hear how bad natural audio sounds compared to these amazing microphones, because I go back and forth between them. It's going to be hard to differentiate which one's better. So first up, right in my face, is the Rode Podcaster, and you will hear that this thing sounds pretty badass. It's a little bit cumbersome, as you can see. It's on an arm, and there's this crazy mount thing. But I will say that of the two of these, spoiler alert, it is my pick if I was going to pick one of the two. And I love it. Just the sound quality, I think they're both great. But the Rode Podcaster just has a certain sound that sounds good in my ears. And you'll have to be the judge when you're listening in. But yeah, it's pretty easy to put together. I got this swing arm from Rode, which clamps right into the desk. There's a little screw thing underneath the desk. It's got a really clean looking mount that goes on top of it. You can drill a hole, but you don't have to. I didn't. Then it runs up to this shock mount, which bolts right in up here. There's tons of little knobs and things that adjust. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. I put it in. I had like all these different directions I could move it around, so it's very adjustable. It actually is easy to do. I did it by myself. And then the Podcaster microphone itself, which sits right here. And you can probably hear as I'm moving back and forth that the sound changes to and fro as I move back and forth. But it's also really easy to move out of the way. As I swing it out of the way, you can hear the sound is a little bit different. And one thing that I love about the Rode Podcaster and just this setup is that if I'm moving my mouse around on the desk, if I'm clicking things, if I'm doing stuff, you don't really hear it. Whereas I'll show you with the other microphone that sits on the desk, you do get some of that noise, and that's just by the nature of it sitting on the desk. So this was the Rode Podcaster, and I hope you enjoyed it. All right, and now you're hearing audio through the Rode NT-USB, which is a brand new microphone from them by the time you're watching this video. And it is a beautiful little microphone. I do have to say, of the two of them, I think the look of this one is much different. It has kind of an Apple feel just in the quality and finish of it. It comes with this really cool little tripod that it sits on. It can fit on a swing arm with a shock mount, which is nice. It also has a built-in pop filter, which is good, and you're hearing it from about a foot away. With all microphones, you do want to get it as close to your mouth as possible. So this should sound a little bit better for you as you're listening in. I could put this on a shock mount, or I could just hold it if I was doing a review. But it does come with that little stand so it can sit right on your desk, and the audio quality is still pretty good. Like I said, pop filter is really nice. The little mount is nice. It's got a ton of cord if you wanted to run it from wherever you need to run cord from. A bunch of knobs on the side, gain and other stuff. Again, I don't know what those things do. I'm just giving you the raw audio as it plugs into my computer through USB. I don't have an audio switchboard. I don't have a preamp. I don't even know what those things do. I'm just a normal guy who wants better audio quality, and I hope some of you can relate to that. So I also wanted to show you the difference jumping back and forth between the two microphones so you can hear them really close back to back. So this is the Rode Podcaster, and now I've moved over to the NT-USB. I'm about the same distance away from them, maybe a little bit closer to the Podcaster, but I think that gives you a good idea. Now I'm getting in really close to the Rode Podcaster. I don't know all the audio settings in the world, so there might be a little bit of peaking here and there. Hopefully not. And now I'm really close to the NT-USB. And if there's any audio peaking or distortion, it's definitely not the microphone. It's the person who doesn't know a ton about audio and recording. But I just wanted to give you, again, like that raw look at these two microphones. And before I wrap up this review, here's the natural audio from the camera. So again, really, really gross sounding audio when you compare it to these two awesome microphones. And because there always needs to be a winner in a comparison video, I'm choosing the Rode Podcaster. I just, again, like the sound quality, the way that it sounds to me. It could sound better to you through the NT-USB, so that's your choice. But this is the setup I like. You can find a link in the description below to all these different products on Rode's website and where to get them. And they're both great. I can't just say that one is paramountly better than the other, especially as someone who doesn't know a lot about audio. I think they're very versatile. There's probably so much that I could learn and do with them, but I just thought this would be interesting from all the perfect audio folks out there who know what they're doing to have a newbie like me give it a little test. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Check out all the awesome stuff from Rode, and a big thanks to them for sending me these goodies.